My name is Wasim Faranish, broker and owner of Faranesh Real Estate and Property Management. So marketing's a really tough part of any business, and I think it's probably one of the most important parts of a business. You can grow your business up to a certain point without marketing, right? Just maybe off of friends and family and referrals. But eventually you hit a point where you're like, I want to take this business to the next level. And that's when you really need to engage somebody in marketing. So before engaging with web search marketing, and specifically Christina, who's the best, it was kind of, how do we let people know about our company? How do we spread our message? How do we get new people to learn about us? Not really just going beyond that referral basis and expanding to people that, would have never heard about us. And she really helped us do that through social media platforms, SEO, websites, really kind of took all those different aspects and all those different parts and then almost made them all one and connect to each other, which is really great. So now I'll get a client, somebody that, I've never met, and, I saw you here and I saw you here and I read this post that you put, and really, our marketing team is the one that's helping us with the post. We would have never posted that stuff before. Posted blog stories or articles about property management that we would have never thought to post or tell people about. So what's great is when a client comes to me, they know everything about my company already. Probably what would have took me hours and hours to explain to them in a phone call or in a face-to-face meeting. So regarding business operations, what's really great about working with web search marketing is, first of all, the responsiveness and how closely they work with you. So, and what's great about Christina and the company is when I have issues with my company, I reach out to her and I tell her what kind of problems I'm having. And then it's like almost real-time troubleshooting, and we're switching things. We're switching how we're marketing so that it changes that problem and makes that problem go away. I guess an example could be, hey, Christina, the marketing's doing really great. We're reaching a lot of people, but some of the leads that I'm getting aren't necessarily the leads that I want, right? So then she'll look into it. She'll look into what posts we have or what marketing platforms we're on and where those leads are coming. And then she's real time working with me to change that so that it's attracting the kind of leads I want and less of the leads that might, not necessarily that we don't want, but aren't profitable, right? And the goal of any company is to be profitable and make money. Also they've really helped me even go kind of above and beyond with the marketing. I can see once that business starts coming in, I can see what parts of my business are kind of lacking behind and then focus on that specific area. Like maybe we need more, depending on how many leads I'm getting, can my reception handle that kind of volume? Can my leasing department handle that much paperwork? So then it's really helped me based on what type of leads I'm getting and what type of business I'm getting, because we do all types of real estate. I can kind of hire or push more that part of my business in terms of hiring more help, getting qualified help. They've also helping me put effective ads to hire for my business and expand my team in a way that's, productive, right? Instead of wasting my time finding people that later I have to let go because they really didn't have a desire to be in this business in the first place. I would definitely not recommend Christina to any other people in the industry for very selfish reasons, because I don't want to share her, to be honest. And it's a very selfish answer, but it's partially true. But all kidding aside, I would very highly recommend her to anybody in my industry and really multiple industries, because I think a lot of businesses share marketing models and goals, right? Everybody's business, their goal is to grow and bring in new clientele. So she's pretty universal at that. I think she can help a lot of different businesses. I've met different marketing people and get approached all the time by marketing people. It's probably something that I get approached on a weekly basis, and nobody's as hands-on as web search marketing. And from what I've seen, nobody cares as much. And a lot of these companies aren't even ones that have tried to reach out and gain my business. You can tell they're not even locally based. They're on a different time zone than you. They're giving you data and information to try to sell you that's not even reliable or doesn't even make sense. I know marketing for any business is kind of a scary thing because you're looking at when you start making money, you're worried about wasting it, right? It's kind of shocking to me that a lot of businesses don't want to spend on marketing, right? And it's really the most important thing that you need to spend on because you can really only grow your business so far without getting proper marketing in place. And I think why a lot of people don't do it is because it's very overwhelming. You're getting approached by a lot of different people. Most business owners have no sense of marketing, have no sense of SEO. They don't understand it. And when they don't understand something, they don't want to spend money on it. Web search marketing makes it really a lot easier to understand, and it's really hands-on. I think their pricing compared to a lot of other companies is very affordable, and the results are, tenfold what you'll get somewhere else from what I've seen and from what I've experienced and from what some people that I know that also use them say the same thing. I'll tell you one thing, web search marketing will always have my business. And I worked in this profession before, but then branched off on my own in the last 3 years. And that company through Christina has been really, really critical in our success. And we are considered a pretty successful company now. And she's been there for me, which I'm not saying to do this and she probably won't like this, but I've called her at very late hours with emergencies and she's right there and jumps in and helps make it so that my business doesn't miss a step and still continues to provide a high level of service to my clients. And I don't think we would do that without her.